So, actually, welcome to the video now, because I recorded a
Battle started.
smaller first game, but I decided to have this game before it, so this will be the first video, our first game of the video. As we are right now playing with Voila, Slaughtermite the Cursed, Lemon, Boset, Kvasdrit and Shadow 1997. We're actually going up against Shadow 1997, so we should be winning this quite hard. As Voila has a game plan, just get a lot of artillery here and decide from that, I believe. I like to expand and get as much starter as possible. I kind of want to be as aggressive as possible and get in a lot of awkward positions, so I can learn the game a bit faster. As we start with a 2 max start into 2 wins, into the third max, into 2 more wins, into the bot lab, getting a Lazarus first, ready to eat all of this metal. Because there is 200, 300, oh, I need to keep my commander focused. 200, 300, 500, 600, 700, 800, 1.1k, like there's like almost 2k metal on the ground. Like it would probably be around 1.8k. If I can get everything from this point on. Of course, this in the base is just an easy to eat. So we just send our Lazarus forward as quick as possible, try to eat everything. Shadow gets his first wheelies out, ready to harass, but I get my ticks out as well, ready to defend my Lazarus more or less. Don't want this thing dying. As I am sending the commander forward, getting these last 2 maxes into a radar, into a LCT covering this entrance. As the Lazarus arrives, eating a whole bunch of metal already, and the wheelies are right here. There's like 6 and a Alaris, so we just send them backwards. We do not really want the ticks to die. We do get a favorable trade to 1 for 1, but almost killing that one. I think just 1 tick hit will kill it. Yep, there we go. As the pawns arrive and just deal with the wheelies. I also sent this Lazarus back, trying to defend it, of course, as it did survive, but the wheelie right now is here, so we just quickly eat it. Yep, and go back to eating a whole bunch of metal. As we send these pawns forward, ready to defend it, we do get a space command really quick, so it runs away from the Alaris, and we just try to body block as to the best of our capabilities, and we do. We have the area locked down, as we have 2 ticks for vision, and there's no more Alaris coming through, as Shadow has 4 construction bots right now, just 1 going to expand, 2 building conturrets without any energy. So yeah, he's new, you can see he's new. As the Lazarus just got all of the metal, so we'll be fine. We do get the radar up, the LTT, and now we are going to expand forward. As I should soon get the construction bot forward as well. 1, 2, 3. Where's my 4th one? It should be. Oh, here it is. My 4th construction bot is already at the front, ready to expand as well, getting these 3 maxes. And while I am just building another radar and expanding forward, and I actually can just get every max, so I think I should do that. But I sent my ticks in, trying to harass for a bit, and with the pawns, as 1 tick gets obliterated by the commander, as the other tick gets a bit of value on the jammer, or on the max, but we don't really kill it yet. So I have my pawns here, and ready to kill the Alaris really quickly, as the tick actually escapes and finds the other base in a bit, and we do get the other maxes like that, and a little bit of his energy supply, and we do spot the lab, and I think maybe I could just destroy it, you know? maybe, if it allows, but I actually run away because we spot another base here. We do get 2 maxes, and now we run to try and get all of this energy, but I am not really microing this anymore, so it doesn't focus the winds. We do get another wind down, so it could eco damage, at least, as the first Wolverine has arrived here from Voila, shooting down on Kva's turret, and Voila is holding this position with just a few LTTs and a bunch of lashers with incisors. As I am building these mexes, I want to try and get as much value into Shadow as possible. I do have a bunch of territory claimed for free, but Verla is here ready with the rascal as a grave robber arrives and will just eat his base back. But I do have a whole bunch of rocket bots, so we just sniped a grave robber without any issue. As we get the forward lab, well, we eat the lab back at base. And we will just boost out the construction bot, ready to boost out the lab, while I'll just use the commander to cover for a little Turks invasion. So I just walk my rocket bots back and the construction bot to our base. Sadly, this is a bit of an issue, but we do have enough rocket bots. As long as we kite correctly, we should be able to deal with this fine, and I do get a few pawns out as well as a run by with brute and 2 incisors, as well as a centurion right here ready to punish a few thugs if they come too close. We do get 1 kill, and then I just walk it in. Probably not the smartest idea, as we try to eat that immediately, but I realize, oh wait, we can't, and the Lazarus dies. Luckily, our pink player, Shadow, isn't dealing with this at all, so Kva's is essentially going 1v2, not the smartest, but we actually, Voila, just walled herself off. But there's a really good gap found here by Slaughtermat, but he is walking unfortunately into 2 LTTs from Bosat, so I hope he can deal with that or just find a way into their base. But Bosat actually has a beamer as well. Damn. Was this his starting position? I'm a bit curious. He did really well. We do get a bunch of value on the solars from the opponent. As we find at the moment Frustrate, we do have a whole bunch of pawns and a whole bunch of rocketeers, so we are trying to kill it, but he tries to walk into us ready with a self-destruct command, but we just kite back, move back forward, move backward, move forward. We just want to try and kill it without
Commander
damage
destroyed
ourselves, as the explosion radius hits a few of these rocketeers, but we should be fine. As right now the tech push comes forward, but luckily we do have a Centurion ready to at least tank for a little while. As these ticks are here, I try to degun, but it doesn't go off unfortunately, but there's another Centurion ready to dish out a whole bunch of damage and just tank for the Rocketeers, as we are just building a whole bunch more Centurions, because I think they are just the best unit against thugs, with of course Rocketeers dealing with them. As Fuzzword says hello to Shadow, of course, because he is going 1v1 against me. Voila also has right now a good position with Lemon, or Lemon is holding against Voila right now, and he is holding against the Cursed and Slaughtermat, so Lemon is just dealing with 2 things all at once, but he is going tier 2. Well, we are sitting on a bunch of metal, but we do want to win this wreckage. That's the most important for us right now. We do not want to give this wreckage to anybody else, so we are just repairing this Centurion constantly, so it doesn't just die. As voila also comes here with a few incisors and a few brutes ready to help out as the Centurion finally dies, but a new one comes in. We do have a few LTTs ready here as well. So right now this fight has already escalated to a package from 4.5. Their grave draggers from fast rates try to eat a little bit, so it does from 5k goes to 4.3, as we of course will start to eat all of this as best as we can. Two Razbots are here already eating as we start to go into tier 2. We do need a whole bunch of construction bots though, so so we start building them as we do overload our metal storage right now by quite a bit, as the Curians are here ready to stop us because the Curians are just balanced. We do build a quick little metal storage like we did right here, ready to get all of the last metal right here, just ready to eat. But I actually resurrect a few of the Centurions, because Centurions are just that OP. I do forget about the Cortex Commander. I'm not really resing it right now, as I do defend this position with a few beamers, because we do want to, well, hold and not give these maxes up for free. As I am building a few pawns, I want to try to push through right here, but as fast rate really helps out the yellow player or orange player. This is yellow, orange and red right now, so just voila is going in 1v2, oh actually 2v3, with automats Tugs coming in as well. As these satellite dishes haven't been eaten yet, these are really important. 1k energy and 100 metal, if you can get them early, is really strong. As the first few bombers are here from Frostrat as well. Boset is also going air, like a whole bunch of air actually. Are these are just 15, damn. He also just goes to eat all of this, really smart. Lemon has tier 2 already, so he's been pretty much stabilizing. As R2 is ready, is completed with these two construction bots right now not doing anything. While I am just expanding this base with a whole bunch of LTG ready to hold best tier capabilities, as I push a few pawns into a whole bunch of tugs, and we do get decent value, just worth holding them back, as well as these pawns don't literally leave a wreckage. Yeah, 13 metal, 13, so it doesn't really matter all that much. As we do have two construction bots at the front ready to boost out a few more units before I just go back into tier 2. I do get shared a construction bot right here. I think it's right here, but I don't really need it because oh, here it is. Actually still helping the lab, so I'm using my resources. So I'll just send it to voila it is, and we'll just go with my own I'll just go with my own construction bot, also because it is faster if I can just get it out here in place of getting it from there, walking it all the way up. As the first few hounds are here, and the static defenses right now are holding me back quite well, as I'm still curious why he went with 16 air construction bots. Just, they're the worst. You can just better get like 2 or 3 vehicle construction bots. Like, let me see, how much BP is this? This is, wait, 16 times, what is it? 60. Oh, there's even more actually. 21 times 60. So, oh, there's a little air raid coming in, just scouting it out. There is luckily a eradicator, as a fighter comes all the way through, or 2 fighters actually from both sets. But we go for an early chainsaw, just boosting it out completely, as the range just covers most of my base. Not everything, as there is a single fighter surviving. But there goes the fighter right on the construction turrets, but the bombers go for my forward lab. I don't really mind that, that isn't really an issue. I do go for a light anti-air terror with my commander as well, but now they go for the agitator next, right with an eradicator next to it, and light anti-air. So this is just pretty good for us. They just wasted it all. There is right now a hive, and I hate the drones, they're just annoying. As a bit of tier 2 should arrive soon, I remember this. This was really frustrating for me. I was winning quite hard, but Forla is just, you know, doesn't regard this as her territory. She isn't there. Bullshit drones, yes. She's just building defenses there and a whole bunch of mines, you know, which works because she's pressuring this side. But it is a bit annoying for me just because it should be able to win pretty soon. Also with the hounds here, the radar and Jamma bot should be here as well. I boost out a few archangels as well, just because I want to deal with the drones. As a few light anti-air towers will actually deal with them quite well, but they're just so annoying to deal with. I'd rather not deal with them whatsoever in that regard, as the fighter plane of both that actually didn't last. As we are still upgrading all of these mexes, we do have another tier 2 construction bot with with 3 butlers ready to scale our economy. More fusion reactors, more or less, as we do right now have our first 3 initial maxes upgraded, so the metal will just go in really quickly as we try to deal with the Kafkoni, but the range just is a bit too much from every single unit here, so it is a little bit annoying, as I am just trying
Commander
to break through,
destroyed.
but because this is on the high ground, we can't really shoot it, so that's also an annoying thing. And right now 2 turrets are going against us, so that's also an annoying thing. As Slaughtermat is going, it says teching, yes he is, he has his maxes upgraded, not his far maxes, or this one even at least, but he is going fusions already. As right now we are just trying to get through right here. It's a little bit annoying, as the radar and Jamma bot are right now just hiding them from view. There are the construction bots coming, and yep, is just, that's what I meant by the construction bots, planes. How much did we get? Like I think 10, just by having these few like 2 archangels ready to deploy. So I try to shoot that, but you know it doesn't, because why should it? It also is getting repaired immediately, so I just give the attack command instead. Right now it doesn't shoot back for some reason. The other few times it did. So right now we are just breaking through just by poking them out, having a bit more range than the tier 1. Finally, took like ages, and we have a bit of tier 1 army ready to just run in. I don't really care about this. This isn't too much metal as well. It is like 2k. Yeah, it is like 2k, but I just want information and just these static defenses going. as we do get a whole bunch of, or well, it isn't that much value, but it's just chaff for the hounds ready to deal with. So we right now are getting a bunch of value on the Decurions as well. They're just going to die. Please, just not yet. As we are going back, and we see a whole bunch of Sheldons with thugs arriving. The Raider bot is in there, the Gemma bot as well. So this is a bit annoying for us. Can do it for now, but they will not pass. Yeah, but my economy. Luckily, we have our bots upgrading this max at the upper right corner and not just randomly everywhere. As we do have our third fusion up and running, we are just, our economy is doing great. We just need a little bit more metal. As we are building just tier 1 conversion, just because I do not want tier 2 conversion right now. I think just one tier 2 conversion is a bit wasted for fusions. Probably is better with, of course, the Aphis. As I am just edging the let me just see. Can he spot me? No, he doesn't see me. Sometimes it felt like he did see me. As the radar, our Gemma bot right now is dead, so yeah, he does see me right now. As I am just trying to inch my way closer, ready to degun, but you know, it doesn't really work out. As Voila comes over with a mine layer, ready to lay down some mines. As the Sheldons are just, you know, destroying this all. Sadly, this construction bot is still walking here, so I just move it back. We do not want them to die. As the mine layer has arrived, but they'll just get one shot by the Sheldons. I'm actually curious how many Sheldons do you want? Like 15 probably, and there's more on the way. He's just spamming Sheldons out right now, like 25 it seems like. But of course I could get a fat boy. I think that probably would counter the Sheldon ball. But I just built a few more hounds. I have the radar and jammer ready to help out and try to play on the high ground. So I'll boost a quick little pitbull out. A few actually. So the Sheldon's jammer bot, our radar bot just sees everything. It's a bit annoying. Orange, you need to do boomerangs on the base. Their eco has outskilled us, and you would probably be right. 2.7.
Commander destroyed.
I actually go for tier 2 metal conversion after I build a bunch of these. As the Sheldons right now are just doing stuff there. He also has a whole bunch of jammers in there. I'm now just realizing. We have like 5 radar. I also just push a bit forward. They're outraging us. They're a bit annoying. As at the bot side, we are breaking through. We do have a whole bunch of lances with a whole bunch of Sheldons just at the edge, and it seems like the lances also go for air as they're getting shut down as well. But there is tier 2 right here. There's a pitbull, a few pitbulls actually, but we do get fusions. As right now we are just spamming ticks. I didn't really know what the best way to deal with them was, as Cosette says so much defense, and we do get a glorious degan off because of the radar bot right there, or them not having a radar. So we just dealt with like 25 Sheldons, if not more, with these, as the ticks, the fiends from Slaughtermouth also comes through. Fuzzthread says nice degan, so really thick. Thanks for that, of course. I assume I will eat or resurrect them, and I actually resurrect everything, or will try to resurrect everything. Thanks for the help. Nice 2v1, 3v1 XD. As Lemon is a bit salty because literally everything is being found from him. There is a Hornet dealing with a few more Sheldons. As the base is just mostly been destroyed. He actually left already. He isn't happy, of course, as Shadow went for a Bastion, and the Sheldons are just being annoying. These fiends have been coming through from Slaughter Mat, though, as we are right now going for tier 3, and we are eating our tier 2 lab to fund it, more or less. Eat it completely, yes. We do have still a big energy surplus, so I am building a bit more eco scaling just randomly out and about for the tier 2, as well as completing the tier 3 lab, pushing in the few ticks, just giving vision for the hounds, as well as just getting a bit of value on a bit of damage on them. But he set attack command, it seems. As right now there is a tremor of Voila just arriving at the high ground, ready to shoot down at the, well, everything below. The agitator is here as well, but they're not shooting back because they don't have vision. Oh, well, there they have vision for just a little bit. As we are resurrecting all of this, we do get our T2 maxes back up and the Pitbull, just because we are resurrecting it, and we are building a few Marauders, probably 10 before going into Razorbacks. Kvastrid mentioned Dragon. I'm honestly not sure really what the underside did, but I know they were winning quite hard. There is a Tyrannus, yeah, not a Dragon, but a Tyrannus. It actually does have anti-air, I didn't even know that. Who is focusing the commander or the construction bots and a whole bunch of energy storage. Nobody took this, it seems, because it's so yellow. So they are missing out on big energy production. Even well, it's getting shared. So Kvastrid is actually getting all of that. As the Curians are coming through from Gurset, while the top half right now is just scouting things out with a few ticks. We do have these hounds still ready and resurrected, and we will be eating the rest of the metal so we can put them into the Marauders. We're also going for a few more fusions. I like fusions more than Aphis, just because Aphis is 10k metal. I don't really like the commitment until I'm filthy rich. Until then I like the security actually of fusions more. Explosion isn't that big. I'm not sure how to see explosion radius anymore, but this will explode this, but not my whole base. So of course there will be consequences if they blow this one up. This one will be half HP, and these two will blow up, as well as a bit of damage to the experimental thingy, but that doesn't really matter, as we are right now eating these hounds just for the metal back. So we kind of resurrected these three just for nothing, as we will be eating how much metal is this? 2.5k, ready to put into our eco or Marauders, so that's worth it. As a Banshee or whatever this is, Hornets are rapidly encroaching on the base of Slaughtermat. He only has Screamers, so he doesn't have flak, so the fusions will blow up his base. Now he will go for the Aphis. He probably would be better to go for the advanced energy converters, but he actually gets the kill on the Aphis as Slaughtermat just blows up his whole base. His whole base is just gone. Voila is going for fusion with only the commander. He can afford it. But that means Boset's just completely off. What was it? I think it was. Slaughtermat is just completely out of the game, more or less. He doesn't really have. Yeah, he has his sliders almost down to completely down. He isn't building anything anymore, at least. He does have a little bit of eco, as Cursed also goes for tier 3. My 10 Marauders won't be able to walk through the Bastion, or I think it won't be, and I do see a whole bunch of Sheldons here, so I want to try and help these Sheldons out with a little bit of tier 3 support. But Red is here with a whole bunch of Sheldons as well, like 64, but these are the Sheldons of us, so like 30, almost equal, 37. As these Marauders are just coming through, the fusion shoots into the first Marauder, almost killing it completely. As the Marauders are coming through, destroying a whole bunch of Sheldons without any issue. As we are moving forward, getting the tier 2 max and getting a whole bunch of wins before going into, please explode. If we go into these wins, but they don't explode like how I want them to. But there we go, the energy conversions. As we will just walk these Marauders as far as possible. Just getting as much energy conversion as possible, and we do see the fusions, so we of course try to focus them down, but the Decurions are here and lots of napalm as well as the Prometheus, so we just walk back. Just the damage we've done is already astounding, as we do find
Commander
Shadow
destroyed.
as well, so the commander is gone. 2 and a whole bunch of eco just in general. There is now a big wreckage field though, from like 11k metal, but the Cursed is coming through with a whole Tyrannus and the Decurions running at the with the Pulsar. But the Cursed gets his energy conversion. Shadow is building a whole bunch of fusions right here. He's sitting on the whole bunch of metal. He also has a whole bunch of energy conversion. So he is scaling to Oblivion, more or less, as he isn't resigning yet. But we do have our first Razors here, as we are building just purely Razors, and we are going to scale a little bit of our build power as well, because we need to spend more and more of our metal, because we are getting more than we can spend at the moment. As when the Decurion is still just shooting at a fusion, boom, there it goes, and as you can see in the whole base, just a little bit of the surrounding things that get a whole bunch of damage. The Cursed's Decurion is still right here though. The Incinerator is getting the Scorpion, as another Incinerator is going for the Pulsar, but the Pulsar doesn't have any energy to shoot, so it's a bit wasted because this player also resigned, so the sliders are automatically going down. Fuzzthread isn't really happy, as these, what even are these built these turrets for? They're not helping anything except for these two. Oh, he's going for fusion. I wanted to try to drop these Razors onto this ridge, so we could just walk around the Bastion, but I decided, wait, I have 4 Razors, it shouldn't be that bad if I can just run at them with these Razors, just trying to kill the Bastion immediately, as one Razor just immediately falls down. There we go, we do get the Bastion. As we are right now just walking in our Razors, trying to damage as much as possible, as we do spot the first Aphis trying to be built, but we are right now just walking in with my commander as well, just trying to do as much damage with what we see and what we know of, as we do get the advanced vehicle plant. And I'm just walking in, honestly. I'm not really caring all that much. If I can get a good few demons off, it's worth it. And there are 2 Prometheus right here though, so those are a little bit of an issue if I can degun them, as one just on blocks away. I cloak my commander and
Commander
try
destroyed.
to evade the Prometheus, but it doesn't really matter, so we get the tier 1 lab as well, and try to outrun the Prometheus' DPS, and there we go. We are getting eaten by the by the bots, you know, the thingy that builds construction turrets, but we got the conversion, and the Curran right here is still just standing there, and we do see the fusions, so he just sets attack command to the fusions as we are just now just walking through. Not sure where the last commander was, but here we go. That was the resign vote, as honestly 1v2 bottom 1 after, because red couldn't really help him out, as we just blew
Battle
Pink out of the water
ended.
because he was just being some city. We got on the efficient use of resources, but Boset really got a few fusions, so that's of course a whole bunch of units in defenses and efficient use of resources with just a few fighters, or whatever the what you call it, the wasps, I guess, but then for Legion or for Armada. I'm not really sure. I haven't really touched Air tier 2. But I hope you guys enjoyed this game. Next up is a shorter game. I already recorded, but will be after this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video as well, because I didn't do an outro on the first video, or first game of course, because I didn't realize I would get this video as the game 1. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Beyond All Reason. Today we are playing 4v4 with me, Slaughtermed, Voila, Jeder nu Rein Kreuz, whatever, the Cursed, Kvastrit, Fructs, and Frani. Our starting positions are really weird. This makes more sense in my opinion, 2 people starting here, because these are 6.5. So you want to contest this immediately with 2 people, at least, in my opinion. And here they just did 1, 2. Like, we can have Jeder Nurain Kurtz just block this lane off with walls, like we said, and then just play in these 2 lanes, or at least this lane, so I can take these 2, and do the same for Voila, and have, as long as we have control over the 6.5, we will win, just given time, and so on. But we start with 2 maxes into a whole bunch of wins. Apologies. A whole bunch of wins, and we start walking our commander to the 6.5 maxes, because they are just that important. We do boost out another construction bot before scaling our economy with the bot we used to boost the lab with. Just also to finish these wins, because I took the commander a bit too early to the front line, but that doesn't really matter, as we are now scaling wins, while also keeping our 2 bots on the lab, just boosting out a few units, because we do of course want to have the prio. Frux does a really good job at building this radar tower. I think that's a really strong one. I will also build a early energy converter, or energy storage I mean, because we were all wasting energy, so of course I want to use or store that at least. Um, and now we've already arrived in the middle, and we'll just get these 6.5s really early on, and I'll get this max and this one, the 2.2, as Slatomet can take the other two. As I push my pawns a bit too far, and they get shot at by a few tugs, or at least one tug, but they have pawn survive, so that's not an issue, as right now we are getting 6.5 metal a second already just from this max, and almost 13. Frix calls for help because he realizes, wait, I am alone here, and there are at least right now 3 people. Voila also sent her tanks forward to the middle. As the cursed has a really good position at the front, but he stopped moving forward, having 4 laser towers here. I mean, you aren't getting contested, so get as much space as possible, I would have said, but it doesn't seem like he will. But there is a sneaky tank push from Kvander, seeing this angle, and he takes down my energy storage. I mean, this is fine for us. Like, only in energy storage isn't that bad, as long as he doesn't get the construction bot, as it just gets taken down. The maces do help out for a little bit, but that's about it. As we have built an LTT and boosted it out, and we got the commander down to 7 HP actually. Just because I kept repairing the sentry, and he didn't degun it for some reason, so that's a really good win for us. But building the second LTT is going a bit harder, as the plasma bots from, or just the thugs, just whittle down the towers. But right now we do have a sentry at max rank already, so that's really great for us. As he moves the tugs into, well, the 2 laser towers, I just sent my pawns forward. I'm fine with them dying right now, as I do have my maces at the back just getting here, so we can hold this position. As the construction bot should be close, I actually walled this one off because, you know, I don't want any flanks hitting us. I'm fine with attacking this position. I do not want to attack from this position to here, but this leaves Jedernukerites very open, but luckily he doesn't move into our enemy bank. Wow, I can't talk. Into our ally pink. As voila, at the yellow has already. Wow. He just got this whole position for free. Oh, Franny is going tier 2 already, and he cannot afford it. Curious, honestly. Let me check really quick. Oh, he's also not been placed yet, so I guess he's third chef. I actually got 4th chef actually, like recently. I think it was this game actually I got 4th chef. So that's where I'm really happy with. And we spot out the commander right there. The teammate just realized, oh wait, someone is going tier 2 already, as I get a degun off and get 4 brutes down with 1 beautiful degun, and these maces will just walk straight at him. These few LTTs will not stop all of these maces, as we are just running in and, you know, blasting him. We did have set target command, but I think we stopped it, as these
Commander destroyed.
There we go. We do get the commander down as well. The Karkinos from Slaughtermat also helped out really good, and we are now eating this commander, as a pounder is out right now as well with a few brutes, but we just want to secure this position and eat the commander. And as we do this, we do get a whole bunch of metal, so we can go for the Geo, and we can probably also go for tier 2. as we are right now just killing the pounder as well, and they're a bit salty, the cursed, and what's it, Kvastrit? I'm getting a bit confused by the names, but they're not even similar. As the cursed is actually running into the Decurions, Deegan all three of them, so yeah, not the best, but it's fine if Yidden, Urine, Cruz can hold. As right now we do have just a good position. We ate all of this metal, and we are sitting on a 2.6k metal, and we are building the geo before going into tier 2. But we do need a little bit of build power to actually finish that really quickly, as we do have a few Rocketeers from the forward lab right now harassing the front line of fruits. We want to kind of push into this, of course, as I'm trying to just snipe the commander, but the thugs right now are being a little issue. As right now there is a gap right here, but we assumed it was just 2 people here, even though there's just one showing. I didn't really think about that after, a while, so that's my bad. As this LTT is just getting a whole bunch of value. It's only at 3 kills, but its XP was like 80 something, and now it's almost at 1, so it got like 0.2 XP again. As we are just stabilizing this position, taking these maxes with just 3 LTTs to defend it. These aren't really big maxes anyways, they're just 1.2 and 1.3, so we don't really care about them. As Voila actually is just building minefields over and over again, as you can see. I think if one of these mines explodes, it will just explode every other mine, but I'm not sure how that is working. So probably not the best. As Voila is also in the middle, so we have 3 people in the middle, and we're just eating everything right now. We aren't razzing it, as I asked, but we are razzing a single turret. And Yidden Rights is going into the Cursed and Kvasdrit with his Decurions, as they are behind each other, so just one will be able to shoot effectively, and they're going into Pounders uphill, so this is a bit awkward, as well as getting the lance really close up in the face while they're long range, but it doesn't really matter. The Curians are just that strong. They're just going into the enemy without any issue. There is a bomber right now bombing on them, 2 bombers. As we do get tier 2 out, and going into, we effectively just upgrade 1 max, 2 max into the Geo with the construction bots, because we want to upgrade these 2 as much as possible. And we are sending forward our radar and jammer, as well as building a few hounds, but we can't really afford them because we are upgrading right now these maxes. And the Geo, so of course we do not want all of that. I actually stopped building the Geo because if this explodes because of AI, of air, both our bases will be gone. So I effectively thought, oh wait, let me just not do that. I think that will hurt us more than we'll enjoy. If there comes a bombing run, and we saw the bombers already, so let's just not risk it. And we do not have any AA because we are just, well, there's my AA. Just 2 bots ready to defend this base, just holding them here at the front, or before the GU and the labs, as a few walls are keeping them in, as Frick just runs in, trying to self-destruct, but just dies to the Karkinos. So right now there is a gauntlet holding us back, but we'll be fine. We're just going to eat the metal if we can, as I am eating my bot lab because I need a little bit more metal. And a little bit more energy as I am building a few wins before finally helping my tier 2 construction bot. As these hounds have been completed right now, they're just getting boosted out slowly, but we need a little bit more energy. As the first fusion of Slaughtermet comes up, you doesn't really have the metal for it, or the energy. So I'm not a fan of that. It's a bit too early, I think. But he does get. He didn't even upgrade his maxes actually. I think that would be absolutely worth it. No. No, this isn't. I need a tier 2, tier 1 construction bot from him. Here. Extracts extra metal at high energy cost. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's possible, as if quick push comes in and they'll just get absolutely decimated because of the Rocketeers and the Pounders, just everything. There's also lots of LTT here, so we can just eat all of this immediately. I am repairing instead of eating, probably an oopsie on my part, but that doesn't really matter, as right now we are sitting on 3.7k stably, as the hounds are pushing forward, ready to just just push in. As these advanced metal extractor from Slaughtermet also comes in, and right now we're just pushing the hounds forward, and we want to try and just kill everything without being spotted. But the thugs right now come in range, so they spot the hounds, but the jammer and Ray should do a whole bunch of work as long as they don't have line of sight, and a bit of damage is possible for us as long as they don't kill us. He is shooting actually at my metal extractor, what I don't like really, but that means we just need to be a bit quicker. We do also see the Dragon Maw, so we just blow it up immediately as a bit of artillery comes through from our yellow player, I think, Wolverines. But these hounds are just pushing in. The hoplites are here as well, but we kill this base. So right now, kill also the construction bots as their Resign votes comes in, and that's just GG. Honestly, there was just like 5 to 6 beamers. This was a really weird game in my opinion.
Battle ended.
We do get the most produced damage, and there were no awards. I'm not sure why. But honestly, just because we got these 2 maxes immediately, we're winning the whole game. You can't contest 6.5, 6.5. This is like 26 metal a second in favor to our team. I didn't check these stats, but probably my mistake. As our yellow player just really loves these mines. Did she or did he? Yeah, she went to true. Her maxes aren't upgraded yet, but she went to true. But really just a fun game. Just because it was really weird. I didn't really have a clue what is going on. As we are pushing out a few more hounds for some reason. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this game.